Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all ready for the Pulsex 1000X launch that will be happening imminently. Now, for those of you that haven't seen my most recent video, Richard Hart announced on his Twitter page that for less than 15 hours ago, this is your warning that Pulsechain and Pulsex can launch at any time now without warning. Now, my prediction is he's either going to launch this week or they will be launched, maybe the first 2 weeks of April, first 2 weeks of the second quarter. Now, we have our game plan set out and ready for this massive event that we've all been waiting for. Now, if you're watching this video, there's two groups that I'm speaking to. There's number one, the group that were a part of the sacrifice and obviously are going to be figuring out, the exit strategy, etc. And then, of course, you have the people that don't have any Pulsex but are interested in taking advantage of this opportunity. And, of course, they're going to have to figure out their entry, exit, and much, much more. So we will touch on some of these topics in today's video. Now, before I do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financially advised. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Now let's get straight into it. Now the chart that we have in front of us is HEX. Now, for those of you that are wondering why on earth are we looking at a HEX chart when we're talking about Plsx here, Pulsex here, it's because Richard Hart is the creator of HEX, his first project, and also the creator of Pulsex and Pulsechain. So of course we're going to want to see how HEX has performed, his first project has performed, but not only that, to see how strong this community is, considering that most of the people that sacrificed were part of the HEX community, and that's based on the number one ERC20 token being sacrificed being HEX, right? So let's get straight into it. So number one, on the launch day of this project, we saw this project at its very lowest point at $187,000 market cap value. We then saw price snap all the way back and go back to his highs of $5.98 million. Now, to put things into context, guys, this all happened within the space of 2 months. So this wasn't, a long move. This didn't take months for this to occur. This was very, very quick. Now, funnily enough, we could be looking at similar market conditions, similar to 2019/20, right? Coincidentally, he avoided the very worst of 2022, right? So who knows what could happen, right? So, and then of course we saw price go on to make highs. Now, as I said to you guys in today's video, we're going to see a lot. It's going to be different to this for many different reasons. Number one, there's already been a proven concept, a proven project from Richard Hart, which means the people in the HEX community and obviously people looking from the outside are likely to have more confidence in Pulsex because, of course, they have a working project and a project with a timeline to look at, which, of course, we need to understand that past performance is no indicator of future success, but at least there's something to look at. So who knows, we could see, this project easily launch with a market cap above, $1 billion, right? It wouldn't be, crazy to assume something like that, especially when we've seen previous airdrops like ARB, etc., right? And with HEX being the 6th/7th largest cryptocurrency project, it wouldn't be unusual to see some of the market cap flow towards Pulsex. Now, with that being said, guys, let's talk about game plan, right? Now, my full game plan is going to be available in CryptoCool Premium. If you want to access that, you can join right now, clicking the link in my bio. Make sure you do that now, actually. But let's just talk about the entry. So if I was looking for an entry on Pulsex, I would have to understand that I'm playing a dangerous game here, right? That's the number one thing that I have to understand if I'm looking for an entry on Pulsex, is I'm playing a dangerous game here, because we could easily see most of the value be wiped away as soon as we see the launch date. Why? Because a lot of the people that are part of the sacrifice, as loyal as they may be to HEX, broadly speaking, they're still going to want to take profit, especially if they see life-changing money. So of course, there will be many of these people, in my opinion, that are going to dump their bags, and we could see price dump heavy, right? So we could see price, see a majority of its market cap slashed right away. Now, if you don't have a good entry, then of course, you will be caught out. But with that being said, if you can find the right entry, similar to maybe 30th of December that we saw in 2019, guess what? You catch the very bottom, and even with price, reaching its highs in less than 6 months, guys. Look at this return, right? In 6 months. Now, that is insane. I don't think, that's life-changing. That is beyond life-changing, right? So our job is going to be to find entries that we believe are great value propositions, number one, but also great value, great position just from a technical perspective as well, because we know if we can capture that great percentage, that great entry, then obviously this should result in much larger percentage gains. And we're also going to want to see, just how long we can see price move into a straight line, because of course, if we do enter altcoin season in Q2, we could literally see Pulsex have a monstrous, second quarter, which could result in this kind of move. So we're going to want to be prepared for all of this. And of course, for people that are involved in the sacrifice, and obviously people that got their entries, they're going to need the exits, because if you don't have an exit, guess what? It will amount to nothing. So there's so much that you have to be doing here, guys. This isn't going to be just a sit back and hope for the best, and that's not going to work in this scenario. And either way you look at it, this is a life-changing opportunity for many people watching this. So this is what I would suggest. If you want our full game plan, you need to join Crypto Crew Premium right now. Link in the description, especially if you want to know where to buy this, how to buy this, exits, entries, and just full preparation. And of course, you'll get access to our other 1000x, 100x gems that we have in our community. But of course, this is going to be one to keep a close eye on. So join Crypto Crew Premium now, guys. Link in my description. Let's prepare for the launch of Pulsex. This is going to be epic. This is going to be life-changing. And I can't wait to be on this journey with all of you watching this. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Until the next update, seize the day.